Yo, what is going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. Today it's going to be the second episode of the day. If you missed the first one, be sure to go ahead and check that out. We got to 1,500 cards collected, and that meant we picked up the Diamond Antawn Jamison, which was a big move. So today we've got a lot of Evo stuff to talk about. We've got all the comments to go through from yesterday's two videos. We've also got some domination stuff to talk about as well. So, as you can see by the agenda here, I have played one game of domination. We used 3 Bucks heat check players and got a bonus of 450 MT, which is very nice indeed. And the game I did play was in the Southeast Division, so I could unlock these final 3 games. Now, I'm not going to play these until I've got through these remaining 6 games right here, but I did just want to have a look at how many tokens we are going to get for these last 3 games. So, the all-time East and the all-time West both give out 27 tokens apiece. So, we're going to get 54 tokens from these 2 games, which is pretty damn nice. And then the final game, we are going to be getting 41 tokens. So, combined, we're going to get 95 tokens from 3 games. And a pink diamond Sean Kemp, so that is ridiculously nice. The final team we've got to play look pretty damn scary, not gonna lie, they are pretty damn disgusting, and we've got to get over 1,025 MT, so they really do ramp it up when you get to these final few games. But yeah, so we're going to get nearly 100 tokens from those games right there, and then we've still got another, what is that, 15 plus 8 is 23, plus 3 from here, which is going to be 32. So we're going to get another 64 tokens from these 6 games as well. So we are going to be sitting at about 1,300 tokens after we have completed all-time domination, which is absolutely incredible. So that's pretty exciting. Definitely going to be aiming to get that done this week. But then, of course, the problem is, now we're done with domination. Of course, we're done with the Spotlight Series challenges. We've only got 5 more weekly challenges to do, which we'll easily breeze through, because they're usually short games. And then we're only going to have Triple Threat offline to play. Of course, we could play Unlimited and Triple Threat online, but we'll talk about that in a sec. So, for the monthly agenda, if we did miss it earlier, our monthly objective is to play 40 games of Triple Threat offline, and we get a bonus 5k, which doesn't sound like much, but when you think we're only getting like 1.5k for every like 15 wins here, or 20 or 10 wins here, yeah, 5k is actually quite a nice reward. So we need to play up to 340 wins, which isn't too bad. It's going to get us 30 tokens. And then as soon as I hit that, I'd definitely be motivated to go on to the Deluxe Heat Check Pack, and then another 30 tokens at 360 dubs. And then after that, it's another 40 games for another 40 tokens, and then another 45 games for another 60 tokens. So the tokens are there, and then of course eventually we will get up to this pink diamond Surge Ibaka, which would be really nice. So eventually we're going to start getting up here. You know, the rewards are really nice, especially in terms of the tokens. A Diamond Consumables pack as well would be really nice. Obviously a Ibaka would be really nice. Another Diamond Consumables pack, which again could be really nice. It's just these final like 250 games. They're going to be rough. So for 250 games, you're going to be getting 30,000, you're going to get 60,000 MT. For 250 games, not incredible. You're going to get 200 tokens as well. And of course, you're going to get Galaxy Opal Dominique as well. So we will get to it, but for the time being, I'm not too fussed about it. And then, talking about Myteam Unlimited. So the new player of the month is a pink diamond Clyde the Glide, coming in at the shooting guard / small forward position. Now, of course, we've already got a diamond Clyde the Glide coming in at 94 rated, and let's go down here and take a look at his stats. So, our Clyde the Glide coming in with a 94 driving layup, 93 ball, no, a 90 mid-range, 85 3 ball, 97 driving dunk, 86 ball control, 84 perimeter D, and 92 speed. Our Clyde the Glide is already fantastic, and I do not fancy going through another 12 games of cheese and just not enjoying any gameplay to get that card. So you would be getting this one here. Of course, Larry Bird's already been out. We didn't get him. And for this month, which is weird, if you go 12-0, you're not going to get the Baron Davis. You're going to get another Amari, even though he was the player at the top last month. So they clearly just have completely forgotten to update that. So there you go. If you go 12-0 again, you're going to get another Pink Diamond Amari, which makes absolutely no sense. So yeah, we're not going to get the Galaxy Opal Dr. J. We're not going to go for him. Of course, next month it is going to be Dirk. He's the final player. But again, not really a card that I'm too fussed about. We've already got a Dirk down here. Where do we have a Dirk Nowitzki? We've got him at an Amethyst level. We could get this card up to a Diamond if I wanted to. And realistically, I don't think the pink diamond one is going to be much better than this one at the diamond level. Around 70 speed, very high 3 ball, very high mid-range, good post moves. That's about what you're going to get in a Dirk Nowitzki card, and even so, he's going to be slow. He's not going to be like a proper meta card. I really don't feel like I'm going to be missing out, and I would definitely rather save my sanity by not playing Unlimited than go ahead and play 12 sweaty games. Of course, you're not even guaranteed to get it. Last month, we got super lucky going 12-0 at our first attempt, which is insane, and then after that, we went 10-2. Then after that, we kind of just fell apart, so not fussed about that, and we're definitely not going to be going anywhere near the 250k tournament. That is not this weekend, but the weekend after that. Definitely not fussed about playing in that. Right, moving on. Auction outcomes. Sadly, none of these heat check players actually sold. Obviously, earlier on we did have a couple that sold, but not these guys. We've got a couple of things that sold here. That Torian Prince we got from the base league pack actually went ahead and sold, which is pretty nice. So we'll add all of these guys back to the club. No harm in having them there. Like I said, I do just try and sell them for the highest price I can at the time when I search for them. But I really do need to stay on top of it a little bit more than I am at the moment even. Now, I already think I do a pretty good job about it, but I only really check the play or the clubs that I don't have many of because I know they are the expensive ones. If they weren't expensive, I'd have a lot of them. So someone like the Rockets here, I've got 15 of these, so I'm pretty sure none of these guys are very expensive. Gerald Green, he could be quite attainable. No, he's only like 2.5 here as well. So I kind of just stick to the teams that I don't have many of, which is why you just seen that I had a heat check player there, a Hornets one, and a Cavs one as well. But at some point, we will go ahead and sell them again. So we're already 8 more cards on the way to 300 tokens. How exciting. Right, moving on down here. We'll actually start at the top. So Jamal Crawford and Antawn Jamison. I did play one game of the weekly challenges. Did I? No, I didn't. In that game of domination, sorry, that I played, I did use Jamal Crawford and Antawn Jamison. So we used Jamal for assists. He got 37 in one game. Not bad. And then Antawn Jamison we used trying to get rebounds, and he got 16 in the one game. Not too bad, but their Evos are going to take quite some time. So we've got two guys that we're Evoing up today. So we've got Dwight Howard going up to an Amethyst. He was really easy. 400 points, 200 boards, and 10 blocks. And he gets some nice boosts to his post game, and he gets some post badges as well. So let's get him up to the Amethyst level. Let's take a look at his requirements moving forward. So there he is, sitting pretty at a 90 rated Amethyst, 600 points, 300 boards, and 20 blocked shots. Not too bad at all. And then his stats go up. So we get a driving layup of an 85, draw foul to a 95. Free throw becomes usable at a 79, and then dunking goes up to 97. And we're getting the introduction of some Hall of Fame badges. So Hall of Fame pick and roller and Lob City finisher, and then gold badges, gold contact finisher, which is ridiculous he didn't already have that badge. Fast break finisher, consistent finisher, it gets some nice badges, and relentless finisher as well. So am I going to be Evoing him up? Probably not, sadly. Now he's at that 90 rated level. He is going to sit here with the other spotlight cards that I also have not done. So it's a shame that they just become so much work. And he does become a beast at the diamond level. And he does get some nice boosts with speed and acceleration. And I guess 600 points isn't too bad, but yeah, this only gets him to a 92 rated Amethyst, and then you have to go again to get him to a diamond level card, and then of course the final one is pink diamond, but in total he just takes way too long. Right, next up we've got Jameer Nelson. So this is the second Jameer that we've actually managed to get from a Ruby to Amethyst. He was nice and easy, 500 points, 200 assists, easy as you like. And then his Evo. Now, this is a card that I actually did want to think about Evoing up, but I didn't know it was 1,800 points. I thought it was 1,500 and 500 assists, but it's 1,800 points, 600 assists, and 60 games. Now, he does become incredible when he goes up to a diamond level, but I think that is just a little bit too much work. Let's take a look at his price. So the Amethyst we had a little while ago sold for 20k. His price isn't too far off that, one for 18k there, but we still will be able to make a little bit of money off him. But then the diamond is selling for nearly 90k, so there is a lot of profit to be made there. But is it the most profit we can make? Like, can we do something better? Like this Joe Smith card that we had for obviously quite a while, and we tried to Evo him, and it took us quite a long time, but we did actually make some really good profit off of him. So his Amethyst level card is coming in at like 20k now, so his price has gone up. And then the diamond is still selling for like 100k, so that's pretty mad. So yeah, Jameer Nelson, I don't know, are we going to do this? I actually might, to be fair, because it is a kind of fun card. He is quite small, he is really fast. So he needs 600 assists to begin with. Well, that's not too much of a problem because we need points for all these guys. Like we get 600 assists to Jamal Crawford. It's going to be about 1,200 points on Jamal. That's not too bad. We could get these guys done at the same time. And there's no one else I really need to get done. Unless 2K release some new Evos next week, which they probably will. But I don't know actually. I think we might actually start to use this team. So if we're going to build a team right now, it would be pretty much this actually. So it would be Jameer Nelson, Jamal Crawford, and then Antawn Jamison. I might as well have all three of them in the squad because they all need so many games. We've got PJ Tucker at the centre position because we need to get as many rebounds as we can with Antawn Jamison. And we can put someone pretty small here. I think David Nwaba, wherever he is coming. Can I see him? No, I can't. Where are you? Is he a small forward or a power forward? There he is. He's right in front of me. So there we go. David Nwaba goes in there at 6'4", nice and small. And let's get a contract on Jamal Crawford. So yeah, I think I might actually use these three guys, try and Evo all of them up. So Jameer up to a 95 rated diamond to sell him off, and then these two guys up to pink diamonds. I think that could be really, really nice. So yeah, the plan moving forward is going to be getting this all-time domination grind done. Get the weekly challenges done as well, get caught up with that. And then, yeah, do the triple threat offline, I guess. Not really much else to do. Like I said in earlier's video, we might jump into triple threat online because there is the monthly objective for that. And it's not something I've done at all this year, so it might be kind of fun just to change things up and actually try a different game mode. Because, yeah, we're running out of things to do now. We're completing absolutely everything. We're collecting so many cards as well. We really are doing pretty damn well. So, let's get into some comments from yesterday's two videos. So, we have got one from Johnny Jenkins, and he says, how long do you think it will take for the prices of the contracts and Earl to return to normal? Because I have 18 diamond contracts and 6 Earl Monroes. Well, we also I can match your 6 Earl Monroes. We've got 6 of them. I only got the 2 diamond contracts, though, so not quite the same there. But yeah, Earl Monroe, his price has already gone up. We picked all of ours up for 8,000 MT, and that was, of course, the day that the locker code came out. And I believe he's up at like 11k now. Let's take a look. Diamond contracts haven't changed too much in price. So there you go, about 11,500 MT for this card. So already he's gone up 3.5k. So I reckon give it a couple more weeks and his price could be quite significantly higher. In terms of the diamond contract, now that massively depends on who 2K released. So this Pink Diamond Clyde the Glide, for example, not crazy, like he's not really ridiculously good. But if 2K released another set that has, I don't know, some crazy set. Who do we have? We had the Prime Derrick Rose come out. So if we have another card like this that comes out, people are going to want to put diamond contracts on this player or on any, there we go, words, or on any top tier card. So as soon as 2K releases more pink diamonds, I reckon the price of diamond contracts will begin to go back up. Next up, we've got a comment from Hammer UK, and he says, not sure if anyone's talked about this anywhere. I had a weekly challenge for 5 heat checks and a daily for 3 normals from the same team. I only used the 5 heat check, but it counted for them both. So yeah, that is, I guess it's just bad wording from 2K really. If it says normal players, so this one here says 3 Nets players, you could use 3 heat check Nets players and it will count. So this is 3 Bucks heat check players, so obviously you have to use heat checks. But again, this one with the Wizards, you could use 5 heat check players from the Wizards and it would count towards this objective. So yeah, if you ever have an objective on the daily and the weekly that are the same team, but one of them is heat checks and one of them is normal, just know that you can use the heat checks and it will complete both of them as it did for you. Next up, we've got a comment from Zay Con who says, does Reggie Theus' speed really affect him and is Amethyst Magic Johnson good? Amethyst Magic Johnson, no, because he is at the centre position, so he is just pretty much useless. Do we already have him? I think we do. Let's come down here to the Amethyst rewards. So we've got Magic Johnson, yeah, at the centre position. It's just a novelty card more than anything. If you actually go online in this card, you're going to get absolutely destroyed. And then Reggie Theus, I haven't actually used him, but he does come in at 6'7". I did come up against someone who absolutely abused me with this card, even though he only has like 50s for his post moves, which is insane. But for some reason, he was giving me the absolute work. He does have a lot of gold badges, and he does some decent stats, I guess. But yeah, I wouldn't say he felt, or he didn't look or feel to me to be that slow. So yeah, I'd say he's worth it to pick up from the Amethyst level token board. So next up, we've got comments from Camden Mitchell. We've got 2. So he says, I'm grinding Jamal Crawford. He's such a grind, though. I still need 1,500 points and 2 assists, but still seems like a good card. So yeah, he has been pretty fun in these games that I've played. He does feel really fast. Obviously, his dribble moves are fantastic. And yeah, I guess we can Evo him up. He does become, obviously, point guard / shooting guard, and he does get a couple of really nice badges, including that range extender. That could be a difference maker on this card. And I guess if we're Evoing up like 3 cards at the same time, like using Jameer to assist Jamal and then using Antawn to grab the balls on the defensive end, it's not too bad and it doesn't seem too much of a grind. And then next up in the comments, we've got one from Zedstar on yesterday's gameplay saying, this is exactly why I hate Unlimited. And that was because we were playing against just such a cheese guy. It just wasn't fun at all. And he says, I was just wondering what the guy messaged you after the game. Was he being toxic? So, yeah, he was. I think he messaged saying, like, oh, good luck never getting the Baron Davis or something like that. And I just replied, like, yeah, cheers, I've already got him, actually, so thanks for that. But yeah, people are toxic. You know how it goes. Next up, we got a comment from Max, who says, great vid, JD. Thank you, my man, Max. Wish the agenda rewards were better. Wow, words, English, better. And yeah, me too. So the weekly objectives are a little bit depressing because you see these ones come up in the daily challenges all the time. So these aren't actually anything special. These all three of these, in my opinion, should just be weekly or daily challenges, and there should be more here for the weekly ones. And then for the monthly ones, I think these could be a little bit more as well. It's good getting MT, but I think there should be some variation. I think one of them should reward a pack, one of them should reward tokens, and one of them should reward MT. I think that would give a little bit more variation to it. Because, yeah, 6k for 40 games triple threat offline, or online, sorry, it doesn't really get me in the mood to play. It doesn't really incentivize me. But if that said, like, 25 or 50 tokens, that would probably get me interested in playing it a little bit more than I am at the moment. But I don't know. Hopefully throughout the year, they'll keep tweaking them and keep making them a little bit better. Next up, we got a comment from Jeremy, who says, you always say the word you mess up saying twice. And yeah, I do. It's like I'm trying to train my brain to not say it wrong again. But yeah, I mess up my words all the time, but I just keep them in because I don't like to have too many cuts in my videos. I like to just keep it natural as I can. But obviously, I make quite a few mistakes. Next up, we got a comment from Lucas Peters, who says, I grinded Jamal Crawford. I did it while grinding for a backer and got it in like 160 triple threat offline wins, and he is worth it for me. So, yeah, it would take on average, I think, about 150 games to get the amount of points required for Jamal Crawford, which would take us way up here to like 450 wins, which is a little bit daunting, the fact that the game has been out for so long now and we've only got 300 wins. So doing another 150 just for one card is a little bit daunting, not going to lie. And the problem in triple threat offline is you can't really use someone for assists. That's not the quickest way of getting through it. You can obviously use someone to get rebounds at the same time. So we could take Jamal and Antawn Jamison in there, score with Jamal and get the rebounds with Antawn Jamison, which wouldn't be too bad, but not something I'm really too interested at the moment. Next up, Ballers for Life says you can buy Emerald token players to add to your collection. So I did speak about this in the first video for the day, and yeah, that is a really good point that I didn't actually think of. So we could get another 20 cards into our club for another 60 tokens, which really isn't that bad. So now we are up to this top tier level here. Like, I don't think many people are at this level, especially on No Money Spent accounts. I think we are in a pretty good place right here. So yeah, an extra 20 cards wouldn't be too bad. We are 240 away, but the problem is there's hardly any cards to actually buy that are affordable. Everything that we need in terms of club items are so expensive. So if we just enable this and put this to like 1,500 maybe, let's have a look. So no home jerseys that we can buy. In terms of away jerseys, there's a few, but they're all pretty much over 1,000 MT, and there's not even that many. There's a couple of 700 there, which isn't too bad. There's a couple of 600, again, not too bad. I will probably pick these up just because they are 600. And where I'm at with the club, I don't mind spending a little bit more MT just to keep my card collector level on the rise. In terms of arenas, again, you're looking at like 1,500 for the majority of these. Only one of them under, or only two of them under 1,000 MT, which is mad. Only one playbook is up, which is ridiculous. No logos, and then there'll be quite a few basketballs up as well, but not actually that many, which is insane. So yeah, everything now is very expensive. Actually, we'll definitely pick this up for 55 or 550, and definitely this one for 600. There's some really nice prices. Happy to pay that. So there we go. Adding another, was that 6 items back in the club. Another heat check player didn't sell. I will actually put him back into the club. So we're still at 200k, and already we're making inroads, getting up to that next level on the collector, which is incredible. And then for the final comment of today, we've got one from Matt Caudle. I believe that's how you say your name. If it's wrong, I do apologise. Blake isn't a great player to run at centre all game, more of a situational centre. I do agree with that. I definitely should have moved him to the power forward position yesterday. He's much better at the power forward consistently because his shot is nice and his layup is only 78. So yeah, he did blow that wide open layup yesterday, which really did annoy me, but I should have remembered that his driving layup is only a 78. Now, he does, I believe, get a boost. He does go up with Mike D'Antoni, so it would have been an 84. No, it would have been 82 in game. So he definitely still shouldn't have missed it, but he did. And yeah, I think he definitely is better at this power forward position. So that is going to be it for today's video. So much going on. I think that is a good plan for the Evos, having Jamal Crawford, Antawn, and Jameer all in the squad. So we can be making some MT with Jameer, whilst also doing 2 pink diamonds that are untradeable, but are going to be fantastic cards. So let's add this final one to the squad right now. And there we go. So 235 cards needed. I'll slowly start to chip away at this. I'll slowly bring it down. Of course, when I'm playing these domination games, they're going to give us another 6 items here in terms of the balls. We'll get the Jerry Stackhouse, and we will also pick up the pink diamond. No, we won't, because we are nowhere. I was just like, oh yeah, we'll get the pink diamond Jason Richardson. No, we won't. He is a long way off, and we are never ever gonna get that card, because I'm not doing 3,000 points for this card, 3,000 points for Jerry Stackhouse, and then the amount of points with Jason Richardson. That is just not going to happen. So I think we are going to be pretty stuck on where we are at the moment. Get domination done, and then we'll have to see where we are at. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the second video of the day. If you leave any comments on this video or the video from earlier, I'll talk about them tomorrow. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's videos. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.